you, all of the people in the video clips that I'm about to show you, if it was their family member that had been murdered, their family member that had been robbed, their family member that had been carjacked, their family member that had been taken advantage of by any of these criminally minded people, I guarantee you they would have a different perspective.
With much discussion, change of policy and rancor surrounding the deportation of illegal immigrants, one TikToker advised Americans to interfere with ICE agents.
We should try to make it as much as uncomfortable for the ICE agents as possible. You see a group of them going to lunch, dinner, breakfast to a restaurant you're working at, and you happen to be Hispanic, and you happen to be in the kitchen, spit on their food, do unhuman things to their food.
If ICE comes into my school, I'm going to jail. Full stop, I'm going to jail. Y'all gonna have to come get me out of jail. Honey, because there ain't no way you're taking my students.
ICE can now raid classrooms, and as a high school teacher, I just want to make one thing clear. If someone tries to come in my classroom and take one of my students, one of us isn't leaving the classroom. Play with me.
I don't agree that all these immigrants or all these refugees have been properly vetted. In fact, we know that there are cases of people who allegedly were properly vetted and then were literally planning terrorist attacks on our country. That happened during the campaign, if you may remember.
These people are vetted.
Just like the guy who planned a terrorist attack in Oklahoma a few months ago, he was allegedly properly vetted. I don't want my children to share a neighborhood with people who are not properly vetted, and because I don't want it for my kids, I'm not going to force any other American citizens' kids to do that either.
No, and that was a very particular case. It wasn't clear if he was radicalized when he got here or while he was living here.
I don't really care, Margaret. I don't want that person in my country, and I think most Americans agree with me.
It's a bunch of your typical crazy, liberal-minded people who do not understand what the man is trying to do. Do I understand that everybody's entitled to their opinion and everybody can have their own opinion about what they think is right and wrong? Let me just share this before I jump into this, about this whole illegal immigration issue. Now, for me, I've made my point clear in where I stand on this issue. I believe, just like Donald Trump said, if you want to come into this country, do it the right way. We want you, we need you, but you're not going to be coming in the back door, jumping over fences, bringing your criminal-minded self into this country unvetted. I don't want that in this country. But what blows my mind, having been a police officer, having been in the Marines as well, and serving our country, until somebody's family is affected by these situations, they don't care. Oh, let them in. Oh, what are you doing to the poor? Like I said in my previous video that I did, I do have a heart for the human condition. I feel bad that these people were born in countries where they have dictators and these overbearing leaders that put their thumb on the people. I don't agree with that either. But again, that's where you were born. If you want to come to another country, you need to come the right way. You need to learn the language. You need to do things the way they should be done in this country, or you have to go. It would be no different if I went to another country. I heard a gentleman say one time, he said, a lot of people don't think about what's going on because they look down the street and they say, wow, look what's happening in that neighborhood, or look what's happening in that city. But it's only a matter of time before it's in your neighborhood or it's in your city. Because I guarantee you, all of the people in the video clips that I'm about to show you, if it was their family member that had been murdered, their family member that had been robbed, their family member that had been carjacked, their family member that had been taken advantage of by any of these criminally minded people, I guarantee you they would have a different perspective. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you, and I will check you on the next one. Later.